Right after the running of the Yabby Dam Farms Great Southern Star for 2025, what's up party time? It's going to be a party. Andy Gath, congratulations.
No, thanks a lot, Paul. Obviously quite unexpected, and his market was suggested that, or odds he went around in both the heat and the final. But yeah, we always knew that he's really good over the short course. Last time in, I think a couple of times he won maybe going 54 and probably going to go a little bit quicker once, and he galloped halfway down the straight. So if they didn't go any quicker than that, we knew we probably had a chance of earning some good money.
Watched the race, the heats. You saw the locomotive go 51. I think you went about 54, winning your heat.
Yeah.
Does that change? Obviously not when he starts 100 to 1, but does it change your thinking a little bit that they're obviously not going to go that fast in the final? You wouldn't have thought.
Yeah, probably not. If they had gone 51, it probably got my little bloke out of his comfort zone. But when I sort of looked at the market, I thought, well, he sat in Death and won the heat, and Quenelida was on his back and couldn't run past him. And then I was looking at the market, and Quenelida was right in the market, and we were sort of not in the market, and we were drawing right behind her. So I was sort of confident that we could probably beat her home. And I thought the locomotive probably lead and win, but I thought we'd be able to pick up maybe some place money. But you got the win, so you never know.
When did you think we're a chance?
3 metres. Oh, he's still travelling on the turn. I thought he's going to run, probably second or third. I thought he'd run a place. Then halfway down the straight, I saw Kian Chucky coming, and I thought, oh, my little bloke's sticking his head through it. I didn't think he'd stick his head right out, but it's only right on the post that he sort of probably got there.
Great thrill?
Yeah, no, definitely. To win any big race is a great thrill, and especially this race, it's probably, to win it 5 times. It hasn't been going that long, and it's sort of, I was sort of probably a couple of months ago, I was probably thinking I'm not going to have a run in it. Like Call Me the Breeze is sort of still working up and not going to be ready for it. And it's a race I love to be part of. I love the concept of it. You get challenged as a trainer and a driver, and the horse gets challenged going around twice in the night. So and I was sort of sitting at home and thought there'd be nothing in it. And last week, the owner Brad Watts, he's from New South Wales, he come down to look at his horses. And first time I met him, and he watched Party Time race last week, and his first up's that fence behind the leader, and ran third. He went honest, and I said to him, you probably should run him in the Great Southern Star next week. I said, there's no other race for him. I said, he'll just be sitting at home. I said, it does drop away pretty quick. I know it is 6 or 7 horses pretty good, but then it sort of falls off, and I'm sure he's as good as the next lot. He might pick up some money. He said, well, it's up to you. You put him in. So decided to put him in, and then I think the noms come out, and Kate cracked me and said, did you make a mistake there? Why did you nominate CJ for that race? I said, well, I'm going to run him. I said, he goes good over the short. So again, you never know. You try and plan for these races. When you have an outsider or a roughie, you just, you've got to hope for luck. But, he made his own luck in the first heat. He was good enough to sit outside him, and even though he's 3 fence there, he still had to get the job done. So he's done a great job.
Throw your professional hat on. We'll leave the emotion of the Great Southern Star for a sec. Some talk sometimes about restricting, classes that should be in this race and things like that. Does this throw that theory right out the window? If people are happy and they've got a little bit of sort of short course form, they should be allowed to in it, and especially if they make the field. I
think so. Like, I'm pretty sure he went into the race as the 71 raider.
Yeah.
Which is pretty low.
Did he come out?
Oh, I don't know. He probably got an extra 13, 14 points. So, and sometimes people say, oh, that shouldn't be in it, that shouldn't be in it, but you're better off to have numbers there than no numbers, in my mind. And I think seeing full fields, and it still makes competitive racing. It makes the turnover better because you've got win and place betting, you've got trifecta and first fours and everything. So I think if you nominate and you get a run, and of course the other horses didn't go there, you just sort of take it. And he's probably won too. That probably people probably thinking I'm Bobby, beat him last week. He might be sitting at home kicking himself. So why didn't I put my horse in? You never know.
Yeah. Well, he's another horse that's good over the short.
Yeah, he is too. He's got really good gate speed. So he's probably turned his TV off. Sorry, Eddie.
No, I think it's great. I think it's a great little story. I will say I know one person's backed him, my daughter. She's very, very happy. She had $1 each way, so she's extremely happy. She's sitting upstairs and enjoying herself, so she's happy. But I think it's a great story, and it is a great story of, the locomotive was outstanding. Kian Chucky, a lot of raps about him, and then, like you said, this little 71-year-old comes and blows them out.
Well, it is, and that's what racing's about. There's no rules or whatever. And again, I'm always happy to travel with horses interstate for big races because you can't win them at home, and you just got to come. And I was probably fortunate there was no other race he was eligible for, because he might have been in that one, and you might not have been having this conversation here with me.
Probably the one thing that's great about our sport too, though, isn't it? Is that these like lesser sort of performed horses can still do it. We're not all the big trainers and big stables. So
it's good. And sometimes it's just sort of luck in running and everything, and barrier draws everything. But it just he proved his heat win wasn't a fluke, and to come out and do that, he might come out his next 10 starts and not win a race.
What do you do with him now?
I don't know.
Worry about that next week.
I sell him to America. No, we'll see how it goes. No, he's a lovely little horse. Like Brad bred him, and Brad's just sort of probably the last 5 or 6 years started breeding trotters. He's mainly bred paces, and he's getting his decision early. A lot of headaches and everything. So but he's to breed a multiple Group 1 winners, big thrill for him.
Absolutely. Well done yourself. You got the trophy there, 5 of them. So congratulations to Kate as well. Great effort from you all. And well, let's see your short course specialist next year. Everyone will be waiting to see which one it is. But well done, mate.
No, thanks a lot, Paul.